As the 2022 Winter Olympics are just around the corner, Beijing's final preparations are well underway. Next year's Games will be held 14 years after the city's Summer Olympics, making Beijing the only city in the world to host both. And just as 2008 saw sports played in the sweltering heat, 2022 will present a chilly landscape of ice and snow. Yang, China's first winter gold medalist, is playing an important role in the countdown to 2022. The legendary speed skater is helping to organize next year's Games, 20 years after she made Olympic history. After the venues finish their transformation, Beijing and Zhangjiakou will kick off the Games on February 4th. What's the latest on the preparations, and what do these Games mean for China and the world? Let's talk to Yang and find out. Well, first of all, thank you for talking with us. So, what is, for you right now, as we're getting closer and closer to the Games, what is a typical day for you?
The Games is really close. As organizer for the Games, we are guiding, we are heading the Games. So we have to be prepared, like 100%. And now we are ready. I should say, there's challenges, definitely. But we are very confident to host the Games and to provide the best condition for the world, especially in this hard condition, the pandemic situation. But we're still very confident, and we have all the support from international federations, international Olympic committees.
You mentioned it being a difficult period because of the pandemic, but in preparation for this Olympics, what are some ways that organizers and the people involved are making sure that it's above everything else a safe and healthy Olympic Games?
I was in Tokyo, which is I was so excited because almost 2 years we had no Games. We are very excited for the Tokyo. I still cannot forget when at the opening ceremony, when the athlete entry to the stadium, I was almost crying, because I knew it's very hard. We got together and we put our efforts together. And Beijing is the same. We want athletes to be here, and we provide the best sports conditions, facilities, the management to compete their best level, to show the world, to encourage the world, to inspire the people. But at the same time, we also have to protect our public. Without public support, we cannot make the Games happen. So safety definitely is the priority. And for athletes, the audience is very important. But unfortunately, because of the situation now, in many events, we don't have audience. Even for the testing events, which is right now, we don't have an audience. But now we are working very hard. We are trying to have the audience for the athletes during the game time.
So, what are you anticipating for this next Olympic Games in speed skating? And if there's anything you want to say to the Chinese teams in advance of the Games this year?
But I still want to say that we have the opportunity for Chinese team to have a good result, but most important, they have to enjoy the Games. I mean, that's the moment you enjoy. Now it's your stage, it's your time to show the world the best of your ability. Don't worry about that, because that's nothing you can do with the result. But only you can do is enjoy all the details, every process. That's something really about the life, even later on. That's something you're going to remember. So I would say to the young athlete, enjoy all the process. The result going to be there.